Guitar playing never has an end. It is a lifetime of frustration and also learning. There's a place where you can always go. And sometimes people are blown away. They look at the guitar collection, they say, am I hiring a guitarist or a lawyer? I'm like, clearly a lawyer. Clearly, you're not hiring a guitarist. There you go. When I graduated college from Mizzou, I always thought that I was going to become like a business lawyer. Some things changed when I was in law school. I practiced law for an insurance defense law firm. I realized right away that that's not what I wanted to do. So the path became pretty clear after that. I'm going to represent people in the courtroom for their legal needs. If you looked at how Deputy Mizell handles a personal injury case, it's completely and wholly different than most other law firms. We don't take every single case. We handle the cases directly. If you're going to hire me, I will be the attorney that handles the entire case from beginning to end. And I will only expend the firm's resources on cases that I think that we can make that commitment and fulfill it.
We as attorneys are not satisfied unless you get a good result. Profits don't get me up in the morning. It's going to help my client to hopefully win a disability hearing where I know he's been trying for 18 months to get as much treatment as he can. And he's called me and he's told me how he's suffering, his family's suffering, and now I have the opportunity to help him maybe on one of the most important hearings of his life. Because our reputation is based on the result we get for our clients.
When a client calls and needs help, a lot of it is communication. I think that is one thing that clients really desire the most is communication with their attorney, and to make sure that when they have a question, it can get answered. When representing clients, I think the best way to build trust is there again being honest and upfront with clients. Don't lead them down a path that leads nowhere. Be honest where the path leads and what the options are. Give them the favorable outcomes, give them the least favorable outcomes, and then we work in between the middle.
I had a client who came in and said, I've heard you're a really honest guy. I've already been offered $300,000. And we got that client over 10 times that. A lot of attorneys will say, we can do this case, and then they won't put the effort in themselves and they won't put the money into the case as well. And that's a big difference with us. We fund the cases. We don't charge the client's interest on any of the expenses that we have in the case, and the client only pays the expenses if we win the case. When someone sits down with me and they say, how many cases have you done? In 1998, I would have to say 2 or 5 or whatever, but now I can say thousands, and I mean it.